mean, I had to fight for mine, you know. So that's why I love Camp.
What's up, y'all? How you doing? It's your boy DJ Chris Styles, 95 point. You already know what it is. Your boy DJ Chris Styles holding it down. I got a wonderful, wonderful guest today. We got actor Paul Reid. New movie, Coat Killer, is out. I think it streams today. It's out today.
It's out today, yeah. In America,
Yeah.
it is. Yeah.
Amazing movie. Tell me, how was it filming this one?
Oh man, it was for the subject matter, it was so much fun. I have to say, from everybody downwards, everybody's very relaxed and cool. We shot it in Ireland. I'm from Dublin. I'm in Dublin right now, actually, and it was 10 minutes from my house, which is very handy. But also, it was just getting to work with Antonio Banderas, Alice Eve and Shelley Henning. They're brilliant cohorts to be involved with.
I know. I've seen that. How was it being on the set with Antonio Banderas? Like, he's a legend.
Do you know what? He is as cool as you want him to be. So the first day I met him, they're like, "Oh, Paul, this is Antonio," and I was like, "Yeah, I know." And so I sat down with him, and he just looks at you with those eyes and that voice, and you are taken. You're like, "Oh yeah, he's a movie star. I forgot." But then very, very shortly after, you realize he's just a fellow actor, really into his theater. I do a lot of theater and stuff, so he's like that, and very, very chilled out guy. Very cool to work with.
Tell me your start in this industry. Like, what made you get into acting?
It was mad. It was. I was told by every teacher I was in school, you should be an actor, you should be doing this, that, and the other. So I wasn't good in school. So, but then I actually do a lot of art, and I was getting into fine art and painting and stuff. And I went for an ad, and I got this ad, and then from that ad, the casting director said, "You should come in for this other thing," and it kind of snowballed. And a friend convinced me to go train as an actor because I wasn't doing so well in other college courses, and I just went from there. It just kind of kept getting parts. And I still today struggle, 20 years on. I swear I struggle to call myself an actor. I just go, kind of an artist, I guess. But that's all I do now is mostly acting and illustration, but mainly acting, yeah.
Yeah, well, because I read that you started love fine art and that's what you went to school for. Then also read that school was just so boring to you. It was brutal for what you said.
I memean, look, the main reason I could get through school was because of the crack we had, as in like the Irish crack, CRAIC, where we would it was just such a funny time. I had a lot of funny characters in my classes. I wasn't good at the work. I could get it done, I could pass and stuff like that, but it wasn't my thing. I couldn't believe that people didn't want to leave school and stuff. I was like, I can't wait to leave. I had great teachers and all that stuff, and they're very encouraging, but art was my thing. And then film was my thing as well after that. And then, just luckily somehow the paths crossed, and here I am doing films. It's mad. Still mad.
That's amazing. But you had diverse roles in film and in television. How do you go about selecting those roles and figure out which one you want to do?
Yeah, I mean, well, at the start, you're straight out the gates as an actor from where I trained. And in the Gaiety School of Acting in Dublin, I was like, Jesus, I just want anything. I'll do a part in absolutely anything. I'll play anybody. And then again, from there, you kind of get cast in other things, particularly on stage. People see you on stage, they might cast you in something else quicker. But yeah, at the start, you just take what you get, and 2 days on a set, 1 day on a set, anything is good experience, I think, if you get on a set and figure out how it all works. And then as you grow as an actor and you start to look at the roles, and I just think I'm very attracted to stuff with a bit of humor and a bit of comedy in it, regardless of the subject matter. It could be dead serious and heavy stuff, but if there's a bit of humor in it, then I'd kind of be attracted to that more. And the odder the better. I like really weird stuff as well. So yeah, that's what I'd be into.
As an actor, how do you balance that, staying true to the character essence and the integration of your own beliefs and thoughts on the character?
Well, yeah, a lot of it's, well, most of it's down to the writing. You know, it's if it's in the writing, you don't really have to do much. You just deliver it as true as you can. And working with John Keyes, who's the director on this, and Charles Burney wrote it. But they're good partners in crime, the two of them themselves. So you're working with good material. You don't have to do a lot. You just have to honor the material and deliver that way, really. So when you're on set, it's good to have collaborators that want to play and want to kind of figure out if there's anything else you can do with the scene, and maybe add a few lines or drop a few lines and just see what happens on the day. It's and then see what the editor comes up with after that. So it just depends on the project, because each individual project is different. But all in all, if you're open to play and open to the script and the story itself, then I think you're on the right road.
And the story of this movie, Cold Killer, was so great. And just watching, I think one of the most fascinating things I love about these movies and these movie types is when a female actress, is the lead on this one, and it's just a badass.
Oh yeah,
like, how was it working with Alice? Because you guys spend a lot of time in this movie. How was it playing off of each other doing certain scenes?
She's a nightmare. So we didn't talk to each other. I'm joking. No. She is very funny, really funny, great crack. She's like tons of experience as well. So I was learning a lot from her. But yeah, from the get-go, I think the characters have to get along. And I came into this pretty late on, so we had to kind of just really quick strike up a friendship and a relationship. And luckily, we had some kind of mutual friends and stuff like that. So I knew of her anyway, obviously as an actor, but as a person, I knew she was pretty cool and really, really chilled out and very, very funny. So it was just great to share the screen with her and really, really learn her process and how she goes through it. Yeah, it's brilliant.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was an amazing flick, and not flick. It's the movies. How has the movie? You started, I think, in 20. You was at 36 movies. I know, and TV, 36 movie TVs. Yeah, listen, I had to do a little bit of research.
Yeah, fair play, because I didn't know that.
Right, 36. I think from 2009 on.
Yeah,
but I know 36 total right now to this day. But it's been a run for you from 2015 to now. It's like that's when it doubled and tripled. The movies. Yeah. What gets into you? Are you just take these scripts? I'm just put as much product out there as possible and figure out. It's like the music industry. Like people put out a million songs and I hope that's your aim, because it's not a right way. Is there a right way to do this?
No, I think you're right. I don't think there's a right way. I do a lot of theater in between all these things as well, and I have a lot of other plates spinning, I guess. So it's good to keep yourself kind of for me, I couldn't obsess over getting the next role and getting the next part. So I like to kind of keep myself creatively busy in other aspects as well, which really helps the work. I think when you're on and you're working as an actor on set and you're doing your lines with someone else, you really appreciate it all the more. But I think I did make a conscious decision years ago to do a bit more film and TV, because I did a lot, as I was saying, a lot of theater straight out the gates of when I trained, which put me on really great footing to kind of deal with the pressures of what it's like on a movie set or a TV show, where you don't have a lot of time most of the time and you're really up against it, and you have to learn a lot of different dialogue very quickly, and things change rapidly. So yeah, I think I made a conscious decision back around 2015, around then, to kind of go, do you know what, I want to delve into film and TV. My first love is film, so I was like, I want to get back to this, and hopefully at some point start working on my own stuff, directing my own stuff. Well, it's not hopeful, I am. I'm gonna.
You are. I mean, you can, because listen, you got the streaming sites, everything goes. You can just put it out right now. Like
exactly, you got to put it out there.
Yeah, that's great. We're here with Paul Reid, one of the stars of Cold Killer, that's out today. Go to your theater, nearest theater to go see. It's a great movie. When you got this script and then you went to the role, what was it about this script that said, okay, I need this character?
Yeah, I mean, like, I didn't know what was going to happen next. I genuinely didn't. And even watching the film, I was going, oh my God, yeah. That, because it shifts. The structure of the script itself is quite different to anything I've read.
Yes.
So I was wondering how are they going to do it. They're going to go back and forth and they chop and change. You just don't know what's going to come back. And you get slowly drip fed some information that's kind of relevant to the thing you just saw before it. So you're like, oh, now that makes sense. So it's really fun in that sense to kind of go through it that way. And yeah, it was really well written in that sense. And I think, look, any script, if it's well written, as I was saying, you just got to go, okay, that makes it interesting. And the character itself, not too dissimilar to me. I'd like to imagine if I was a detective, wouldn't be too. He's not as badass as Alice and Shelley, but he's or Antonio, but he's by the book to a certain point, and then I think he's willing to bend the rules quite just for justice sake, you know. So I really enjoyed that about him, and also there's always a bit of humor, particularly with John Keyes involved, the director. So yeah, I like that about him as well. He had a bit of a sense of humor about him, which is great. Always good.
Yeah, I was supposed to get John Keyes. I think hopefully he gets better. He got the flu, so hopefully he gets better.
Yes, I heard that. Yeah.
He gets still. Paul Reid in the middle. So what can we expect in the future from you right now? What you got on the horizon? You could talk about it a little bit. It's a little small station. Don't worry about it. Nobody can worry about what you say.
No, it's all right. Yeah. Loads of things, massive things. No, I mean, to be honest, it's a funny one, right? This year, I really went, I'm going to have a good year. And there's no rhyme or reason to that, I'll be honest. I did quite a lot of work last year. There's good TV shows and a film, actually, or 2 films. But, and a big stage play, which I was really, really loved getting back onto the stage at the National Theatre here in Ireland, Abbey Theatre, which was brilliant. And it really gave me the bug to get back into theatre again. So hopefully I'll have a bit of that on the horizon. But yeah, things that are coming out is there's a couple of TV shows and a film or 2. I think one of them's going to be released this year, actually coming. So yeah, that's on the horizon. But I want to direct my own thing, and I'm writing something at the moment as well, which is getting a bit of steam ahead. So getting good feedback on that. So hopefully I'll be ringing John Keyes to see how the hell he does it, because it's pretty scary. The idea.
Yeah, what's that process of? Tell me, we got time. We got a little bit of time. Tell me that process of writing. Like, tell me, like, how does that go? Because I tried to write a script. I was like, oh, how do they do this? Like, do you write the character to decide? Like, how is this made? Do you write the story first, then the characters? I have no idea.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny. Like, loads of people have different ways. Again, I don't think there's a right way to do it. There's definitely a formulaic way to do it, which definitely helps you on the road. You know, pinpoints different areas and what page you should do this and, you know, all this kind of stuff. But I definitely haven't done that. It is painful. And I know very, very good and very successful screenwriters that say the first draft is like physically painful. That you're like, I just have to get this out of my mind onto this page or screen. And then the second draft is where I really enjoy it, because I guess I come from an actor's point of view and I kind of try to make it, manipulate it in a certain way that would suit what my vision is. But yeah, the writing is very, very painful. Again, I'm not sure I'm a natural writer. I'm more of a visual person, but yeah, I'm enjoying the second draft. Let's put it that way, because it's very difficult. You got to just sit there and make all your points. I have a lot of sticky what do you call those sticky tape things?
Sticky tabs, the tabs.
Yeah, the tabs. Yeah. You want to see my house at one point? They look like a serial killer. I had all these things all over the wall. I was like, oh, geez, what am I doing? But that actually helps in terms of structure. You know, you can pop things around and change where things go, or get rid of things and see what that looks like. So visually, that helps me to see it in front of me. And then I can get to nitty gritty on the dialogue. And I'm very open to change if someone wants to change stuff, you know. So, yeah, I'm on the second draft of something I'm really excited by. And I think I'm more excited that I got the first draft out of the way than the actual subjects, you know.
So that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. Listen, you got to the second one. That's all that counts. Once you get to the second one, it's all downhill.
Keep rolling.
Outside of the act, outside of your job or what you do for a living, what do you do? Like, what do you like to do to have fun? Like, what? Kicking it out, going out to clubs, skiing, snowboarding.
Yeah, it's illegal what I do over here for having fun. No, yeah, I do. I play a lot of football and getting back into football. I'm always into soccer. Sorry, I play a lot of soccer.
No, I know exactly where you were going. Don't worry about it. I got you.
Yeah. I play a lot of that, and yeah, what the hell else do I do? I don't know, because what I do for a living is kind of what I enjoy, and that's watching movies and working. I work quite a lot, so I don't drink a lot. Like, would you believe, being back in Dublin here, and but yeah, it's over Christmas now. You have a good fun and doing that stuff. I love to travel, and I know you're going traveling, but I love that. I love experiencing new things like that, and any chance I get on a plane and try go somewhere different, you know, experience new horizons and all that stuff.
Yes, I love to travel. Me and my wife, I've been to Fiji,
Whoa.
Yeah, New Zealand and
Yeah.
Australia and Panama with like the last 18 months, 2 years. Yeah.
What? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Fiji's on my like top list. That'd
It
be amazing.
is. It is. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Yeah. So yeah, I think any artist, because I think, cause I'm a DJ by trade, so anybody that's a creator or artist, we always say, you know what I like to do for fun is what I do now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
It's
that
mad.
is my fun.
Yeah, we do what we do for a living is what we're into, outside of getting paid for it. You do it anyway. You'd probably sit down and be playing music, listening to new tunes all the time anyway.
Yeah.
Regardless if someone's paying you or not. And that's the thing. And I draw quite a lot. I do a lot of illustration stuff and paint. Again, it's all meshes into the same thing. And I love new music. I sing a lot as well with a friend of mine who's a DJ over here, Jenny Green.
Awesome.
And so yeah, I do a lot of the stuff that I would do anyway. Just don't tell them because I want to get paid.
But, no, I know. I'm not saying anything. You always gotta get on paper. So listen, tell everybody why should they go see Cold Killer?
Well, I think you should go see it, really. And I watched it the other day, and it's the same reasons. You just don't know what's going to happen next. I mean, I'm in the thing, and I go, oh my God, like I was shocked watching it. You really don't know what's going to happen next. It has a bit of it has a lot of suspense, but it has a lot of cool stuff to have. It's very hard to talk about the plot because it gives quite a lot away, particularly from the get-go. But I think you'll just have a really fun ride. It's a really good date movie as well. It's good fun, and I think you'll just enjoy it. And going to the theater as well, if you can get to a cinema to see it, is all the better. It's a good night out.
Great. I appreciate you coming on and taking your time here for the DJ Chris Styles show. Everybody, this is Paul Reid. Give it up one time for everybody. And I appreciate you. And listen, when you get your first movie out, let me know. Come back on. Let's speak about it. Let's see it. Let's do everything we can to get it out.
And I'd love to see a DJ sometime as well. So maybe when I'm back your way.
Let's find me a club out there in Dublin. I'm out there.
I'll sort that out.
Find me a club to come out there, get your PR to get in touch with me, and I'm flying out there with my stuff.
Good man. Nice one. All right, bro.
I appreciate you. Have a good one.
You too as well. Take care. Have a good one.
Peace.